My name is Karen and I work at the York County Library in South Carolina, and welcome to our mini fairy gardens program. So today, this is what we're going to make. So we've got our fairy home, our little fairy up here, a little pool, and a swing in the back here. So what you do, hopefully you picked up a kit from the library. We had 50 available as supplies last. So our kit has everything we need in it, but a lot of this stuff you might have at home or can improvise at home too. What you will need from home, along with your kit, you'll need a glue stick or some kind of glue, scissors, and markers. You could use crayons as well. When you open up your bag, you've got one of those clear bowls. You've got two bags, one with dirt in it and one with some moss in it. And you've got some pieces of paper and some pretty paper that goes over the pool. A bag of beads, some pipe cleaners, some string, your tower. So first thing, what we're gonna do, you'll take your bowl and we'll put the dirt in it. And when you put the dirt in, you want to leave some room at the top. You don't want it to be all the way to the top or overflowing. You want to leave some room. So we're going to pour it on in here. We're going to smooth it out just like that. Shake it off all around. You got your soil foundation. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to work on our house next. So to work on our house, you will need, you should have one piece of paper that's a circle shape and some kind of matching paper that's like a rectangle shape. And for our house too, you'll also need, you'll have two sheets of blue paper. One is a smaller one and you can leave that one to the side, but the larger one is the one we're going to work with next. So you'll need your papers and your glue stick and your scissors. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to work on the roof. And so for the roof, all you need to do, you use your scissors and cut a slice toward the center. So let me hold it up here. So all I did was cut a slice toward the center. And then we're going to think about looping it around over itself, right? To make the roof shape. So for that though, we're going to need some glue. And I'm going to put some glue on this side. So now I'm going to loop it around. And secure it in place. And we've got ourselves a roof. All right. And so our next piece is our door. So the door I made for the original, it's got a curved upper part to it. So you can make a rectangular door if you want. I like the curved kind of door, so I'm going to do a curved door again. And you won't need to use this whole sheet of paper. Be thinking about how tall your house is, and let's see. We're going to use a part of this sheet of paper. I'm just going to curve. Now, is that too big? Maybe a little shorter. Let's cut off the bottom a little bit. Okay, so once you have your door, you can go ahead and glue that on. Keep in mind, it does not have to be all the way at the bottom when you glue it on, because we are going to push it down into the dirt a little bit. So from here, the other piece of paper is a light blue sheet, and so with this we're going to make our windows. And again, you don't need to use the whole sheet. I mean, you could make a lot of windows if you wanted to, or a lot of really unique and cool looking windows, whatever you want to do. Out some little squares. gotta gauge the size. Is the size about right? Turn this down just a little bit. Okay. So now what we are ready for is to add the details to our window and our door. Create a doorknob. You could create a window if you wanted to. There we go. A little window for it. So I'm going to frame the window. Add a little window frame. Just like that. So whoops, there's our first window. And draw in another window frame. And now it's time for curtains. If you want to add curtains to your windows, you can pick out a color for those. So, have you got your two windows ready? Go ahead and put our windows on our house. Put one window kind of toward this side, and then the other window toward the other side. And so now we're going to plant the home. Call it planting the home. So in the dirt, you're going to want to look toward whatever the back is. So you can see in the one finished already, there's lots of room up front for our pool and our little walkway and all. Okie doke. Get the dirt all situated around it. Okay. And so the next thing we're gonna do is add our pool. Let's put our pool in. So that's where these two pieces come in handy. So you've got a little piece of blue and a piece of this sheer fabric. So you want to think pretty small. So we're just going to cut out like a little oval kind of shape. Okay, so something like this, almost like a little jelly bean shape. And then we're going to cut out a piece of this that's an oval shape to just something to go over top. So it has that shimmer look like water would have. Okay, so our pool also has a little decorative kind of edging to it. So let me tell you about that. That's where this bag will come in handy with all those little beads in it. So, yes, you will need your beads and the string that's in the bag as well. Got a little piece of string, and essentially what we're making is like a bracelet. It's like a bracelet that will go around the pool. Okay, how about this? Ah, that's actually a hair big. I'm gonna take a couple off. And let's go ahead and tie it. So to tie it, I'm just using an overhand knot. I want to make it really snug and secure, right? Okay. And we're going to clip the string so it doesn't show. And that is all the pieces needed for our pool, so we'll go ahead and plant the pool. Put it right there. A piece over top, and finally the finishing touches. Next up is our swing. So for the swing, you're going to need those green pieces of pipe cleaner. You are going to need, there's a little piece of a wooden dowel type of thing. That should have been in that little mini bag that you just dumped out. So you'll need that. And also there's some rocks in there. The rocks are gonna help weigh down, like anchor the swing. We're gonna wrap it around, and then we're gonna create like a little curlicue on the top so that this piece can hook through it. So that's the base, and this is gonna be the swing. Basically, we're gonna fold it in half. Fold it. And then we're gonna wrap the bottom pieces of the swing around the little wooden piece. You see how I did that then? So this one's wrapping around this way, and this one's wrapping back and around to the front. Okay. And there's our little fairy swing. And let's plant our fairy swing. Okay, and up next, you should have a few buttons that were in your bag. And just add a few buttons that will lead the fairy to the house. Then next, you're gonna make the fairy. So you will need one of these. You'll need your clothespin. You'll also need your markers or crayons. So we're gonna make a face. And give the fairy some hair. Okay. I'm color in the sides a little bit too. So there, we got the face. Now I need to add the outfit. How about purple? Purple would be good. Okay. So to make the wings, you're gonna take your pipe cleaner and we're gonna clip it so it's down around the middle, and it's got about even sides to it. And then we're gonna start looping it around to make the wing effect. So you got the first part. Second part, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna loop around to make our top part of the wing. We're gonna start with the bottom. There we go. So there is our fairy. I'm gonna put them over next to the swing. You probably noticed you have some extra rocks in there. If you have extra rocks, if you want to add them around the back, we'll build up the back just a little bit. Grab that little bag of moss. And just sprinkle it along the back there. You can put some up front too if you'd like. It's your garden, you can do it up how you like. Okay, my friends. Well, what do you think? Maybe there's stuff you'd like to add to yours. Feel free to take a look around outside. There are lots of little things from outside that you could add to it. So think about that, but otherwise, I think we are about finished today. And wanted to mention upcoming programs. Be sure to take a look at our Facebook page and our YouTube channel and see what's coming up next. All right, well, thank you for coming. I'll see you later.